Beckett Hawthorne froze when he heard laughter upstairs. The sound pierced through his mansion like pure sunlight, warm and impossible. Something extraordinary was happening in his daughter's room today. For 2 long years, silence had dominated their home. 9-year-old Juniper Hawthorne had not smiled since the car accident that took her legs and, seemingly, her spirit. Beckett had tried everything. Countless doctors, the best therapists, even specialists flown in from across the country, but nothing had brought back her joy. The house felt like a palace of echoes, filled with absence rather than laughter, and every corner reminded him of what had been lost. Now, he heard giggles, light and bubbling, echoing from upstairs. His heart raced as he dropped his leather briefcase onto the marble floor. He climbed the grand staircase 2 steps at a time, each step bringing him closer to the sound he had almost forgotten, a sound that made his heart ache with hope and fear at once. The laughter grew louder as he approached Juniper's pink bedroom. Through the slightly open door, Beckett witnessed a miracle. His wheelchair-bound daughter was moving her arms gracefully to music, small fingers twirling as if they had wings. Her eyes sparkled with delight, cheeks flushed with joy, a light returning to her face that he had thought was gone forever. Kneeling beside her was Lila Morgan, their 29-year-old maid. She wore a simple, soft blue dress with a white apron, her blonde hair tied neatly back. Though her official role was maid, Lila possessed a special skill. She was trained in child therapy, with a gentle understanding of movement, rhythm, and emotional support. Quietly, patiently, she had used this knowledge to help Juniper, guiding her tiny arms in flowing, delicate motions. Her hands were soft but precise, coaxing joy and rhythm into a little girl who had not danced for years. Today, Lila was more than a maid. She was a mentor, a guide, a therapist of the heart, and a spark of hope for the entire household. "Feel the music in your heart, sweetheart," Lila whispered softly. "Let your spirit dance, even when your legs cannot." Juniper's face glowed with happiness Beckett had not seen since before the accident. Her curls bounced lightly as she followed Lila's motions, the purple bow in her hair matching the radiant joy on her face. Memories of the little ballerina who once spun freely through their home flooded Beckett's mind. Now she was confined to a wheelchair, but somehow Lila's skill and care had awakened something magical, fragile yet unstoppable. "I am dancing, Lila," Juniper exclaimed. "My arms are butterflies in the sky." Tears filled Beckett's eyes. He had spent fortunes, hired specialists, yet no one had brought back her laughter. But here, in the gentle hands of their maid with a special skill, joy had returned, brighter and more alive than he had dared imagine. Lila noticed Beckett at the doorway and smiled warmly. "Mr. Hawthorne, would you like to join us?" "Daddy," Juniper called, her voice full of excitement. "Look, I can dance with my arms and heart." Beckett stepped in, his tailored suit suddenly meaningless. He knelt beside his daughter, taking her tiny hands in his own. The music swelled softly, and for the first time in 2 years, he danced with her. Their laughter mingled, filling the room with warmth and love that had been absent far too long, a melody he thought he might never hear again. In that moment, surrounded by music and laughter, Beckett realized healing comes in many forms. Sometimes it is not money or medicine but patience, skill, love, and care that awaken the spirit. Watching Juniper's joy return, he felt deep gratitude for Lila, whose dedication and expertise had transformed not only his daughter's life but also the atmosphere of their home. Over the following months, Juniper's laughter became constant. Her movements grew stronger, her confidence returned, and she started embracing life with a new sense of possibility. Beckett celebrated every small victory, capturing memories that would remind them of this miraculous transformation, recording each smile, each twirl, each giggle in his heart forever. Years later, Beckett founded a children's foundation to help kids affected physically or emotionally by accidents or illness. He appointed Lila to a senior position, honoring her unique skill and dedication, ensuring she could help thousands of children, spreading the hope and joy she had brought to Juniper. The mansion, once ruled by silence, now echoed with music and laughter. Juniper danced with joy, her arms free, her spirit alive, a living testament to resilience, the extraordinary bond between a caring maid and a skilled child therapist, and the miracles that love, patience, and hope can bring. Beckett watched her, heart full, knowing that extraordinary transformations are possible when the right skill meets genuine care, and that sometimes the smallest acts of love can restore a world.